Hello everyone, how are you? Before starting this video, I am assuming that you all have a Hostinger web hosting plan. If you not yet taken up hosting, please pause the video and go through the link which is given by in my description and get the best web hosting at just rupees 50 per month only, including free domain and free SSL certificate for lifetime. Because if you want to grow online, then you need a web application. And for hosting a web application, we need a secure, reliable and affordable hosting plan, which you will not find better than Hostinger at the moment. So that when you take your business online, there is no problem happen with you. So let's start the video without getting late. Welcome back to all of you on my channel. This is Samiruddin and you are watching Samiruddin Consultancy YouTube channel. Today we are going to discussing about the complete analysis of Hostinger Edge panel. In previous video we have discussed that how we can beat COVID-19, how we can financially grow in global crisis and the ideas that never affect your businesses. And there is only one way to move the businesses to a safe zone, that is taking the businesses online and serving through a web application. And I told you that how you can get incredible discount on Hostinger, and I hope that those who are serious about their businesses will grab hosting services from Hostinger through my discount link. So let's now understand the Hostinger's beautiful and convenient Edge panel. So let's log into the Hostinger's dashboard. Here you can also log in via Google, or you can also provide your email and password credential as well. And here is our hosting plan, and here these are few domain names which I have bought from Hostinger and a free domain. If we click here, so you can see my hosting plan here. From here you can renew your existing plan, upgrade your plan, and even you can add your new website from here directly. So now we click on manage and access our hosting plan. Here you will get so many options that you don't have to go anywhere else. From professional email to SSL certificate and SEO tool you will also find here. If you have installed WordPress, then you will see the dashboard and plugin option here. And if you are wondering that how we can install WordPress content management and how to set up these, then I'll show you all things in the next video. Now let's click on the dashboard. Here you will find some of the options regarding WordPress site. For example, you can redirect all website requests over HTTPS from here. Whenever you are working on any update on your site, you can activate the maintenance mode from here so that visitors can understand that site is under construction or in maintenance mode. From here, you can also improve the performance of your website by activating your Lightspeed plugin for optimization. You can buy SSL and update your PHP and WordPress versions here. Do not worry about it. In the next video, I'll show you how to do it and how we use WordPress to creating our business's landing page. And you can activate or inactive installed plugin in the plugin section. Now let's go back to the dashboard now. Here you can check usage of your plan. Here you can see the graph of memory, processor and bandwidth. So you can renew, upgrade and you can set up one domain name as primary or main out of all domains. After that, you can see the details of your account in the account section. For example, you can check your name server and website details here and can change your dashboard password also. If you want to create a professional email, then you can create it from here. You will get many free emails, so you can create for own or for your users. And here you can also grab the plan for unlimited business email. In the upcoming videos, I'll show you how to make emails for your businesses. Now let's see the domain section. This is the main section. From here, you can add your new domain by clicking on the add website. Just click your domain name and set a password and add it. And your website will be listed here. You can also redirect your website through a secure HTTPS protocol from here. So basically, in the domain section, we can generally create a subdomain. You can add a website and redirect the website through a secure hypertext protocol. Basically, we can use it as a website content management system. Just click on Auto Installer. You will get a lots of options like WordPress, Joomla, OpenChart and PrestaShop, etc. So you can install any of them according to your requirement. Once you install it, it will show above. You can see here the list of websites and you can switch the websites from here. From the import section, you can directly import your code. So now we are very familiar with the website section. Now we can understand the file section. Basically, you can use this section to access all your files. You can access domains, themes, plugins, media files, and you can also verify your hosting ownership from here. You can also use it by creating FTP accounts, or you can access a program called FileZilla. You can also do the same from File Manager. So just click on File Manager. Usually you will get the file of all websites from the domain. You will get all the websites as soon as you click on the domain. Suppose I want to modify this website or delete some files, then I'll click here. And inside the WP content, we will get the details of themes, plugins, even we can edit website code directly from the index.php file. You can also do a backups as well using file section. Now let's move towards the database. Generally, any websites should have these two sections, file section and database section. In the database section, all your website's data are live. You can access many pieces of information like users' data including posts, comments and pages. All are basically data which are generated from your website. So by clicking on the database, you will able to see the database section. You can also repair or backup a database that has already been created from here. And you can also create a new database from here. To access your database, you need to go phpMyAdmin. I recommend please do not go here if you do not have knowledge of SQL or if you are a beginner. Basically from here you will be accessing your all data. From here you can export all data. Now let's go back to the dashboard, and now we are familiar with the files and database. Now let's understand some advanced section. From the advanced section you will get DNS zone editor, PHP configuration. In this section you can update your PHP version, and most important is SSL. In this section we install our SSL certificate. That is very important for any kind of web application for security purpose. So click on SSL. These are some previously installed certificates. After downloading the SSL certificate, you should paste your CRT file here. Then the private key and CA bundle successively to properly activate the SSL certificate on your web application. And finally, some other sections are there in which you will find your activities. You can reset or deactivate your account from here. Also, you will get IP manager, from where you will block some unwanted IP addresses for security purpose. and most likely in this section you will not use and maybe it's required for the future. So at the moment we don't need to talk about these points, and these are some important settings which you might be used in the future. Till now we have understood approx all sections of the Hostinger control panel. I hope you will get hosting and domain from Hostinger before my next video, in which I am going to teach you how to create a professional and profitable website for your client and for your own business, so that I can show you practically. Now allow me see you in the next video. Till then, thanks for watching. Good luck and goodbye.